The one I've chosen for today is what I'm going to refer to here as the cooling breath, or Satali Pranayama. And this one is really good for when we're dealing with really hot temperatures, right? Like in our current world right now, when it's 90 or 100 degrees, it's cooling for the nervous system. And it's also good for cooling or calming an overly heated up autonomic nervous system, where you're feeling heat up in anger, in stress, and you're needing a way to just kind of bring yourself back down into easefulness. So that's what we're going to do here together. Now, there's two ways to practice this. And if you can see here in the picture, the first traditional way of practicing this Satali Pranayama is to curl your tongue. And not everyone can do that. It's just a genetic thing. You're not failing the test if you can't curl your tongue. But the curled tongue action looks like this. You are curl. You can do it. Good job.
I've got a short tongue, but I can still do it.
Right. You curl your tongue and you stick it out just slightly beyond your lips. Okay. Now, remember, with yoga, everything is an invitation and choice, and you can opt out of anything that does not feel right for you.
Right.
But the second option, if you are one of those people that does not curl your tongue, you can place your tongue right behind your bottom lip and curl your mouth. And then as you inhale through your mouth, you're going to perhaps notice the air flowing across your tongue. And then we exhale through the nose. So that feeling of the cool air moving across your tongue, I want you to pay attention to that and just allow the experience of that cooling effect. And we'll do about 3 of these together. So the invitation, one form or another, curled tongue or behind your curled lips. That's the inhale, exhale through the nose. Inhale across the tongue. Exhale through the nose. And again, and these are long, slow breaths. Inhale. Exhale long and slow through your nose. And here's the key part of any practice, the pause. Let your breath return to normal and just notice what you experience now in response to those 3 guided breaths. I will say a few possible things that some of you might notice. It is common to get a slightly metallic taste on your tongue. Okay. Pay attention.
I got a hint of that.
What's that?
I got a hint of that, I think.
You got a hint of that, yeah. In some yogic traditions, it's said that that's a cleansing effect. I don't know the science behind that per se, but just to know that that's really common, and you might feel a little bit more aware of thirst. You might also start to pay attention beyond just the experience of your tongue. What else you notice? State of mind, feeling of your face, feeling around your heart, in your arms, your belly. And the most important thing that I'll say is that there is no right or wrong response to any practice. Each practice becomes an opportunity for self-study or svadhyaya in the yogic tradition. So you get to explore what is your experience. How does a breath practice land for you? Does it feel nourishing? Does it feel in some ways uncomfortable? That discomfort itself is also not a sign that the practice did something bad or that you didn't do that practice correctly. Sometimes we get that feedback, and I can see here someone wrote in lightheaded, right? Like we get that feedback and we go, oh, what do I need next to take care of myself? For lightheadedness, what I will recommend is one hand over your navel, one over your heart, and a few breaths just through your nose, evenly in and out, until that lightheaded feeling passes, which it will.